Hello everyone, this is CS Divesh, Goyal, practicing company secretary from Delhi. Today in this video, we are going to discuss about a very common topic between the professionals and the corporates. That is about at-risk annual return. Annual return in a small form. At-risk director's report. Director report in a small form. Director report with a less disclosure. We know whenever a company have to prepare a director report, they have to follow section 134 subsection 3. Section 134 subsection 3 prescribe so many disclosure which a company is required to mention under the director's report. So many disclosure are there in 134 subsection 3. All such disclosure every company is required to mention under the director's report. Along with that, not only 134 subsection 3, along with 134 subsection 3, companies have to mention the disclosure as per rule 8 also. Disclosure as per rule 8 also required to be mentioned under director's report. So what happened when we club the disclosure as per 134 subsection 3 and rule 8, there are a lot of disclosure which a company have to mention in the director's report. Out of those disclosures, some of the disclosure are like this, which are not applicable on the small companies and the OPC. For an example, disclosure about the subsidiaries holding. OPC small company cannot have a subsidiary or the holding company. So out of disclosure under section 134.3 and rule 8A, many disclosure does not applicable on a small company and OPC. Because of this, in 2018, by the Companies Account Amendment Rule 2018, Ministry came up with the new Rule 8A, as a part of the section 134. So according to this new Rule 8A, the heading of the Rule 8A is like this: matter to be included in the board report of one-person company and small company. So the first motto of the Rule 8A: whenever now companies will prepare the director report after 2019 onwards, whenever a company have to prepare the director's report of a small company and OPC, they don't have to comply with the disclosure of 134 subsection 3 and Rule 8. Listen it carefully. When you are preparing a director report for the small company and OPC, you don't have to give the disclosures as per section 134 subsection 3 and rule 8. When a company is preparing the director report for small company and OPC, they have to give the disclosure as per rule 8A. Only the disclosure of rule 8A is required for the director report of small company and OPC. However, other than rule 8A, if any other section is applicable on the company, any other law is applicable of the company, and those section is making it to implement on the small company to mention the director report, they have to mention, like POSH Act. POSH Act is applicable on all the companies. So POSH Act disclosure is required in the director report of the small companies also. Secretarial standard. It is mentioned under secretarial standard. Every company have to give disclosure of the secretarial standard in the director report. CSR. If CSR is applicable on a small company, then such company have to give the disclosure of the CSR also in their director report. So, Rule 8A plus any other applicable provision, any other applicable act, they have to mention in the director report. But for the preparation of the director report of the small company, practically you don't have to follow section 134 subsection 3 plus rule 8. So whenever now afterward you prepare a director report of a small company or director report of a OPC, make sure it is a Abridged director's report. It is a director report as per rule 8A. You don't have to give so many disclosure as mentioned under section 134.3 and rule 8. Even the draft director report, the draft of we can say draft for the reference purpose, we have uploaded in our blog, that is www.csdiveshgoyal.in. In the drafts column, we have published the different type of directors report just for the reference purpose. You have to refer them, and then you have to analyze the compliances applicability on your company, then you have to prepare it. But we have definitely published there. So hope this video is useful to you. If you have any query regarding the director's report, regarding the small company, you can mention in the chat box or the comment box. And further, as we have already said in our old videos, we are running the portals for the CS vacancy and job through the Facebook and LinkedIn free of cost model. If anyone want to know the vacancies, anyone want to help their friends and colleagues to know the vacancy, please join those groups. The link of all those such groups I will mention in the bio of this video. Thank you so much.